Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. So you want to start a fucking business, right? You want to work for yourself. You want to make it happen. You don't want to answer to the man. You don't want to work hours. You want to just make tons of money and do your own motherfucking thing. Dumbass. I get so many emails from college students who just want to come fucking straight out the gate and just start a business. And you know what? I applaud your balls, your testicular fortitude, as Mick Foley in the WWF. Fuck the WWE, it's WWF, old school, used to say. Let me tell you something. If you want to be broke for years, if you want to not turn a profit for years, and if you want to work 24 hours a day and still be worried about if you will pay your next bill, by all means start a company fresh out the gate. And that's assuming you get the hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars to actually start a company properly. There's a lot of things involved in starting a company. What I recommend for people starting a company is 1, work for someone else. Identify what they do wrong. Identify what they do right. 2, work for someone else other than that. Identify what they do wrong. Identify what they do right. 3, identify an industry you are an expert in and know everything and learn everything else. Supplement industry. Let's say you want to start a supplement company. Who's the largest distributor in the industry? Who's number 2? Who's number 3? Who handles DSD sales? Okay? What kind of profit margin are you working on? What kind of stores are you dealing with? Do you have any contacts? What about manufacturing? Do you know about the GMP rules? Do you know every page? Do you know how you're manufacturing? You have to coordinate in following the GMPs. Okay, that's just scratching the top of the surface. Do you know about patented materials? Do you know that citrulline's patented? If you use it in a product, you get sued for thousands and thousands of dollars. Do you know what else is patented? Have you vetted the good manufacturers and the bad? Have you got a place to store the stuff? What if you grow? How are you going to manage cash flow? I'm going to stop right now because I go on for about 2 hours doing this. And I've done it on the phone with people and they either hate me or love me. Usually like, you're not going to crush my dreams. And I never fucking hear from them again because their company either failed or they never started it because they realize they have no fucking money. Now, before I even got involved in starting a company, I worked for Weider. I went with Sylvester Stallone and did that thing there. I worked for a bunch of other small people. You know, I did some things on the side. I mean, look, American media. You can't just go and do a cannonball into the deep end if you don't know how to swim. And a lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to swim. I'm just now kind of getting a breadth of how to swim. And I've learned a lot from Chad, the guy I work with now, my partner. He's amazing. And he's taught me more than I can ever learn in a 4-year education course. But the other thing about owning a business, you do still work for someone. You work for your customers and you work for your employees. And that's assuming you get large enough to have employees. And also, things go wrong. What about legislation? So what I'm getting at with you guys is you really want to learn, do your SWOT analysis. If you don't know what that means, you don't need to start a fucking business. Learn about EBITDA. If you don't know what that means, you don't need to start a fucking business. And learn about what it's going to take to make the business work. And then, the biggest thing, how are you going to differentiate and get people to buy your products? What's special about you? What are you going to do? With me, it's about helping people reach their goals, putting out the best quality supplements ever, and providing the best personalized service you will ever find. Ever, anywhere. If you can't own something, don't do it. If you can't differentiate from your competitors, don't do it. But if it's your dream to do it, by all means do it. But not tomorrow. Wait a little bit. Get a little wet behind the ears, you know, get a little water, you know, and dry it off. Then you'll be ready to go. So my advice on starting a business is just that. All those steps I detailed before, plus more. So essentially, the answer is, if you think you're 100% ready and you've done all that I've listed, by all means do it. If you are not ready for it, you are going to fail miserably and probably run yourself into more debt than you will ever be able to afford to pay off. And I speak from experience. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Because losing all of your fucking money, that's not a game.